We all like to think we're in complete control of our decisions, right? That we're the rational architects of our own lives. But what if I told you that one of our most common behaviors, imitation, is secretly being driven by another incredibly powerful force, our relentless pursuit of status? So today, let's unpack how these hidden forces are shaping your behavior every single day.
Just think about it for a second. Have you ever caught yourself, maybe after a big meeting at work, and you realize you've started using the exact same phrases as, "Your boss?" Yeah. Or maybe you've picked up their specific way of gesturing when they make a point. It's a classic example of this unconscious imitation that we all do. It's a social strategy, really.
And this isn't just something that happens at the office. It happens in our creative lives, too. You read a book by an author you just absolutely admire, and you might find yourself borrowing the storytelling strategies of that writer, right? Suddenly their rhythm, their sentence structure, it kind of seeps into your own work. It's like we're constantly just soaking up and replicating the traits of people we look up to.
So what's going on here? Why are we all such expert copycats? Is it just some weird human quirk, or is there a much deeper, more fundamental reason behind why we all do this?
Well, the answer comes down to one of the most powerful human motivators there is, the universal drive for status. See, our imitation isn't random at all. It's actually our #1 tool in the status game. Now, when we say status, it's really easy for our minds to jump to things like money or fame, but it's so much broader than that. At its core, status is a social currency. It's the approval, the respect, and the praise we get from the people around us.
And the way we signal and receive that status is fascinating. Sure, it can be tangible stuff, the pins on a jacket, a formal title like president, but more often than not, it's the intangible rewards we're really after. Just being acknowledged, being recognized, and being praised for what we do.
And this drive isn't just about feeling good. It's a deep-seated survival instinct. Our brains are literally hardwired to seek status because for thousands and thousands of years, having high status came with a massive evolutionary payoff.
I mean, think about it. Historically, if you had higher status, you had better access to food and resources. You had less to worry about when it came to just plain survival. And you were probably seen as a more desirable mate. So put simply, seeking status has always been an incredibly smart strategy for our genes. This all leads to this fascinating psychological dance that we do. First, we use imitation to fit in with the group, to be accepted, to be safe. But once we feel like we belong, the game totally shifts. We then start looking for ways to stand out, to differentiate ourselves, and climb the social ladder inside that group.
But pursuing status isn't just about climbing up. There's another, equally powerful force at play, the motivation to avoid slipping down. We are deeply, deeply afraid of social judgment.
Think of it as two sides of the same coin. Pursuing status is proactive. It's mastering a difficult skill because you want that admiration. But avoiding low status, that's all defensive. It's mowing your lawn before guests come over, not for praise, but just to avoid being judged.
And this quote right here just nails it. This question, what will others think of me? It's running like background software in our minds, like 24/7, constantly influencing our actions, whether they're big or small.
Okay, so let's see how this plays out in an extreme real-world scenario. This is the incredible story of the Polgar sisters, 3 chess prodigies who reached the absolute pinnacle of their game.
So these sisters practiced chess for hours a day for decades. I mean, what could possibly sustain that level of effort? Well, their intense habit was constantly being reinforced because it was highly valued within their family and the whole chess culture. Every single ounce of hard work led to a little status payoff.
Their journey started with this grueling practice, which was fueled by the praise of their parents. That's an early and vital source of status. This then drove them to pursue official status markers like ratings and tournament wins, which all culminated in the ultimate prize, the title of Grandmaster, the highest status possible in their world. It was a perfect, self-reinforcing loop of effort and reward.
Which brings it all back to us. Look, we might not be pursuing a chess Grandmaster title, but we are all playing our own status games, in our careers, in our hobbies, in our social circles. So, the question to leave you with is this: what status game are you playing? Because once you understand the game, you gain the power to decide if the prize is truly worth the effort.